Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules drama because someone who attended Schwartz and Sandy's, the big opening, technically soft opening, but opening nonetheless, the Daily Mail party, someone attended this party and recorded Tom Schwartz and Katie Maloney in a heated conversation. It doesn't look pretty. It looks like there's a lot of emotions here, but what can we expect, right? I mean, they're going through a divorce. That makes sense. I don't know of a divorce that has been so easy and seamless, unless you're talking about like Diana Jenkins, who said her divorce was so easy and not about the money when she walked away clearly like $100 million later. I don't get it. I've never seen one in my life. But anyways, we're going to jump into this. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like because there was a video leaked to TMZ, and in this video, you see Tom Schwartz and Katie Maloney having a discussion. You see a lot of hand gestures. You see Katie visibly upset. Mind you, they're going through a divorce. They've been in a relationship for over a decade. They're now navigating this divorce, trying to figure out what's next. They put their house on the market. They've sold their house. They have 2 dogs that they shared that they're doing split custody of. There are a lot of moving parts here. And when you add cameras in front of your face in production, and production's like, we need you guys to have the hard conversations for the show. That way it can help with the ratings. Yes, I'm sure things are going to go down. Allegedly, what was happening in this scene that was leaked in this video of Katie looking visibly upset and Tom Schwartz kind of scratching his head like, what is this conversation? I feel like he does that a lot, but Tom Schwartz is an absolute sweetheart and I love Katie too. So no bad feelings or anything negative to say about either one of them. Katie was allegedly upset about the fact that Tom Schwartz was flirting with other women right in front of her. I can see both sides of this. One, like Tom and Tom, because I worked at Tom, they know how to work a room. They would walk around, they say hi to everyone, they'll give hugs to people, they take pictures. They really know how to be the face of a business. At Tom, they were kind of like the mascots where they would kind of walk around and just, women would flock over to them. And that's, Tom, especially Tom Schwartz, is the absolute sweetest. When we did our Spilling Tea Live LA date, we had Tom Schwartz there and Tom Sandoval. And Tom, when he came in, it was so hard to get him on the stage for a second because as he was coming in, he was saying hi to everyone. Everyone was asking him about his divorce. Everyone was kind of prying in, trying to get some information. And he just kept on saying, I'm doing okay. And like, hey, do you want a hug? And that's just who he is. So if I'm trying to think how this soft opening would have went, I feel like there would be a lot of people in attendance, especially a lot of press, and a lot of people who are congratulating Tom and Tom on all of their hard work in opening Schwartz and Sandy's. And then on top of that, you have a lot of women and, just like for Katie, a lot of men who would be interested in dating Katie, a lot of women who are like, oh, Tom Schwartz is the sweetest guy ever. And now he's single. So my gosh, let me get in there and see if I can't try to have a conversation with him. And for Katie, she's probably sitting back and watching all of this attention go on to Tom Schwartz and now trying to figure out navigating this divorce, everything like that, and seeing a person that she spent a huge part of her adult life with moving on. That can't be an easy situation. So when I'm going down the rabbit hole and I'm going on social media and Twitter and I'm seeing people slam Katie for being upset about something, put yourself in her shoes. If she's visibly upset, I think that there's a reason for it. I think it makes sense. And I think that it's just all of the emotions coming to light while trying to figure out what is our next step. And is it really going to be as easy as they think to remain friends while going through this divorce? At one point, Raquel, and I believe it was at the Vanderpump Dogs Foundation, mentioned that she feels like, or Sheena alluded to her, that, Tom and Katie want people to pick sides. They have explained that is the exact thing that we do not want people to do. Katie even wrote on Instagram in June, we literally told the cast there are no sides to pick. She said, I have felt that some people have done so on their own for whatever reason, but Tom and I are still friends, so whatever. I think that Raquel might have gotten this wrong, or Katie and Tom don't want people to think, like the public to think this, But from my experience being around Katie and Tom, and there's not a lot of times being around Katie, but there's enough. She's always been super sweet and just very forthcoming. That's why she's on a reality TV show. These people have put their whole lives out there for scrutiny. And yes, they get a paycheck with it, but sometimes some of these cringy moments you don't really get to take back. Now, getting back into it, for Vanderpump Rules filming this season, there's going to be so much drama. And I feel like I can already just lay out what season 10 is going to look like, even though I don't understand why Charlie Burnett is back on the show, but that's neither here nor there. And I'm sure even on the show, it'll be neither here nor there. But for Katie and Tom, they're navigating this divorce, which will, yes, definitely play out. And I feel like Katie will be keeping her mind busy while working on this new sandwich shop concept with Ariana Madix. If I had to guess, I would say Lisa Vanderpump will come in as a contributor to the sandwich shop, like an investor, and also help them navigate the opening and bringing it from a concept to, an actual place where you get to walk in, you feel the ambiance, you eat your sandwich, you have your glass of wine, whatever. But this will keep Katie's mind busy, which is fantastic. Tom and Tom, they'll have the opening of Shorts and Sandy's while Tom is also navigating this divorce. And Tom Sandoval has filmed a couple of times with his cover band, and that will most likely be a part of it too, because he loves his cover band, and we know that. Moving over to Lala Kent, we know that she will be dating, and she keeps calling this hot girl summer for her and Katie. She will be dating. She got her boobs done, which she's very proud about, and she's said that multiple times, and she's focusing on being a mother. And she said right now, even though she knows it's selfish, all of her attention goes to her daughter. I think that's the most important thing. However, the LA Times did an expose of Randall Emmett, and I think that production will want her to talk about that. And she's most likely allowed to, because Randall Emmett signed off on the dotted line for Vanderpump Rules season 9. So they have the footage, and this is a part of her life. And the LA Times wrote about it. So if they wrote about it, why couldn't she talk about it? Right? Sheena's getting married in Mexico, and Jax Taylor confirmed that him and Brittany would be in attendance. A lot of people felt like that was a diss to Stassi Schroeder because they didn't attend her wedding, and now she's not talking to Jax or Brittany because of that. And then for James Kennedy, we know that he has a new relationship with Ali Luber. Raquel has filmed a couple of dates with Peter Madrigal. I don't know if that's going to be so interesting, and I don't know what Charlie's possible storyline could be. I don't, and I'm not trying to be rude. But guys, I want to hear what your opinions are. What do you think the heated argument was about between Katie and Tom? And do you think it was because he was caught flirting with another woman? Or do you think that she's just going through the emotions of a divorce? I know you guys have some unfiltered opinions, so that's exactly what I'm asking for. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.